How's it going, champions? Bibi here, welcome back to my channel. I wasn't entirely sure what we're gonna be talking about today, but I know for a fact that we need to be progressing. We can't just be waiting for events to do certain things. So I'm doing some dungeon work today, and I noticed that I still haven't done the quest from the coalition event that asks me to complete stage 10 or higher in less than something turns. 75 turns, right? It's such an easy quest, so I decided to get it out of the way. Let's see, how many points did that bring us up to? We got some twisted horns. So that's almost all of the basic quests complete. We only have to craft 30 artifacts at the forge. I think I'm gonna wait to do that during CVC, which starts tomorrow, conveniently enough. These days from the coalition event, I've honestly just been spamming this one. Before it resets, spend 140 energy in the event dungeon. I misread that. So far, it has been spend 140 energy in non-gear related dungeons. So I was spamming Minotaur. Now it asks me to spend 140 energy in the event dungeon. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that, I guess. Don't forget to click on my link in the description to get a free legendary Norma, as well as Anax, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage as you level up your account. Here is how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. This will give you a huge advantage in raid, so go click on my link right now and let's crush this together. Can we do stage 20? It's so 50-50. It's so, I kind of want to get a stage done where we're sure we're gonna get some gear. I'm gonna stoop down to stage 16. I'm gonna turn on my super raids. Is this an auto team? I'm gonna leave it do its thing on auto. See how it goes. I figured that I'll have enough time to build out a seer and test her out in stages above 20. 20 and above. I feel like she'll do me justice, especially because I'm pairing her with an Androck, and Androck by himself brings a bunch of, depending on when I use the A2 of Androck in his first form. Now I'm using his alternative form. This is the scary moment. Let's see if we're gonna withstand it. So far so good. But what I was starting to say, Androck brings a bunch of buffs on his first form and his A2. He's gonna bring, depending on how low on HP you are, at 1 or 2 continuous heals, increased resistance. He also brings an increased defense. All of these buffs, stripped to do damage, should do amazing damage. So I've taken it upon myself. Sure, okay, fine. I've taken it upon myself to build out Seer while the event dungeon is live. I'm gonna show you the progress and how far I've come. I have made all the food champions that I need to level 60 Seer and one more champion. I think I wanna prepare myself for another 6-star. And all of this I'm doing during CVC. CVC is, I've kind of used it as a very good time to work on my champions without there being some sort of champion training or gear enhancement or all these things, because waiting for them sometimes can, set you back, actually. In my case, I have so many champions to build out that it really doesn't do me justice to wait for these events, all of these events. I'm literally looking for every opportunity to build out my champions, but without losing resources on points. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and level 16 a bunch of artifacts outside of an event, because it's a lot of money. First thing first, I really don't need anything 4-star, and it hurts to sell it, but I have to. What was I talking about? Jesus, I'm sorry. I lose my train of thought more than I actually form a colloquial thought in my head. What was I talking about? Something about not waiting to build out champions. Something about... Oh, yeah, right. I have 15 champions on the back burner waiting for me to work on them. I have Cat actually geared up with his masteries, still at level 50. I have Seer. I have, Ooh, Thor died. Woo, what happened here? Woo, hoo-hoo! Woo, I lost track for a second. And we are dead. Yo! Chill out! Why can't I beat stage 16 flawlessly without... it's just Androck here. Poor guy. Wow. That was a defeat. Let's do it again. What does it matter which champion... I think it matters the order at which we kill these little minions. I don't want to kill the minions, but it just so happens that every time I kill the minions. I don't know why the burn is not landing on Kurasa if I don't lock her. You know how when you use Geomancer and Spider, he just automatically targets the big spider? This never happens here. Geo never automatically targets Kurasa. I have to lock her, which means that for me to raid the event dungeon, I have to physically be present to lock Kurasa. Why? I don't want to be burning the little champions. Oh! Oh my god, she really does get very strong. Wait, she has a block damage on! Brother, I can't even do this on auto. Let's remove these. Oh god. Dude. Okay, I can leave it on auto now, right? You're not gonna screw up. Jesus Christ, you almost screwed up. Whew. What a shitty little dungeon, eh? Are we done with the quest? Can I move on? Not yet. Lock Kurasa. Okay. So, when I build out Cold Heart and I swap... Who do I swap? I mean, I could swap Heli. The block damage, sure, it helps. But if we deal enough damage, we're not gonna need it. And if I leave Androx's first form, we're gonna get a bunch of continuous heals. So Heli becomes redundant. That's who I think I would swap out. Because so far, Vulcanus and Geo have a good synergy. Androx is not moving. Thor is my best nuker. I think it only makes sense if I swapped out Seer and Helicath. Would you be interested in watching that? Would you be interested in watching me build Seer? Probably. That's probably what I'll do one of these days. At the start of this video, I really wanted to see whether I can move down Spider. Because now I have a speedrun team. But funnily enough, I haven't tested it beyond stage 20. I know that it's nowhere near my priority list right now, because I know I'm kind of following the Marius and Ramon 2 missions, kind of. I'm kind of stuck. I have to show you where I'm stuck. It's ridiculous that I'm stuck where I'm at, but... Oh, Thor's dead. Oh! I hate when she does that. Oh my god. Whenever she kills an enemy, she does this thing. I hate it. Block damage. She's not gonna steal it, right? Oh, she is. Please! Oh no! Now she is block damaged. She steals that. I forgot that she doesn't just take it away from us. She actually steals it from us. Can you please? Why do I have to turn off friggin' auto? I'm scared that I won't be able to do this without turning it off. Look at this. Look at this. Androx has one hit. One hit to make. Thank you. Jesus. And I keep getting crappy gear from here. I would be happier if I at least clutched. So, are we done? How many times did we do this? Oh, Dungeon Divers. Thank you very much. Dungeon Divers was my train of thought with Spider. I'll get Dungeon Divers over with quicker if I go and do it in Spider. Oh, this was a recurring. This is a recurring quest, bro. I don't think it shows up when I've completed it. I haven't. That's not the point. But by the end of this event, oh my god, I have 2 days on it. I have 2 days on it. I have to get to at least the Epic Twisted Horns. This is ridiculous. Now, I was expecting that I'm not gonna make a bunch of points from here, but it's actually crazy how little points I made without focusing on the Coalition event. Mind you, there ain't no way, no physical way, that I can fully unlock Talon's skills. I mean, I could, if I just abandoned everything else and I built out Talon. Awakened Talon to level 5 or higher. Good job to whoever managed to get his 5-star soul. These Titan events, immediately after, during fusions, they're not for the weak. My second train of thought for Spider, because I constantly have at least 10 trains running around my brain, was that I need money. I need money. Is this what is this? What team is this? Spider Demon? Oh, that was a requirement. I think that was a requirement. We had to do Spider with only a team of demon spawns at one point. I haven't changed it since. Spider Speedrun. Is this Spider Speedrun? I think this is the one. This is the team. Yeah. I don't know what Spider New is. We're gonna leave the super raids on. I have faith. I have faith. Are we gonna be able to push the hard? If we do, this is how I'll title this video. Milestone. I'm also thankful that I'm still at the stage where I have active progression. Oh, Kaimar's dead. I did not expect Kaimar to die that quickly. That means... Oh my god. That the speedrun team is now working here. We need to be faster for this stage of Spider. Now, why is that the case? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro! The little ones are faster than us. Jesus. Yeah, this is actually not working at all. Dude. So the team that we have, the speedrun team that we have, does not work beyond stage 20. And that's bad news. We have a spider turn attack. Oh my god, had I known? Had I known? Is it worth it for a epic skill tome? I could just spend my energy in Minotaur instead. We gotta talk about Minotaur. I know that the entire YouTube, the entire community started making videos based off the quality of life updates and how much we disagree. I'll leave it for the raid community to complain, right? But in all seriousness, I think most of the complaints are valid. It's not just complaining for the sake of complaining. Minotaur is heavily dysfunctional. Heavily. Because my top 2 reasons, and from what I'm understanding, a lot of people's reasons. Number 1, what happened to super raids? Why are these things still not a thing? How long has Minotaur been a thing for? See, you go here, there's no super raids. Sure, you can leave your multi-battles running, but even while you have your background multi-battle running, you're locked out of using anything else in the game and doing anything else that requires energy. All you can do while you're running multi-battles, realistically, is pull shards, upgrade gear, and I guess work some champions in the tavern. Nothing else. Why can't we rather have the champions that participate in the multi-battle locked out from doing anything, and you can use every other champion to do everything else? Multi-battles would have been so much more, they would make so much more sense if only the champions that you're using in a multi-battle are locked out from you using them anywhere else. Let's say you have these people, you have, let's say, Thor and everyone that you're seeing here on the screen, you're running them down Minotaur. Why can't I take my demon spawns and do faction wars, let's say? Why can't I do arena? Why can't I go into live arena? Why can't I do any of the things that I should be able to do with the free champions that are not participating in a multi-battle, right? Another point about Minotaur, and this one I heavily agree with, the amount of scrolls is just not enough. Stage 15 is not enough. First of all, incredibly easy. It's one of the first things that you'll learn how to do in Raid Shadow Legends, get to stage 15 a Minotaur. But it does not make sense that it's not like the potion keeps. Because if you open a potion keep, you have stage 20, at which stage 20 you only get greater and superior potions. Why am I getting 32 scrolls at stage 15, basic scrolls, and only 6 to 12 divine scrolls? Do the math. Do the math. How much energy is it gonna need for you to take a champion down Minotaur and complete all of the scrolls? Now times that 5. The only reason I'm thinking why they wouldn't rework Minotaur is because people already spend gems to unlock their masteries, and that's predatory. That fucking sucks. Because they obviously recognize that Minotaur needs change, and it's been something that a lot of people have been complaining about, right? I love how this became a rant. This became a rant video, and I just wanted to show you my progress. We're gonna circle back to Seer, I promise. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. But I just needed to rant for a second because I'm sick and tired of spending so much time down here. For the sake of all of my energy, I still end up unlocking someone's masteries with gems once a month. I do because the rate at which I am pulling legendary after legendary after legendary does not allow me to catch up. Because there's so many things that I need to do before I build out a champion to put him through Minotaur. So for a champion, how I like to think of it, for a champion to be put down here, I need to have just freshly pulled him and gotten him up to level, well, 5 stars. Rank 5. When they max out rank 5, I will go ahead, upgrade them to rank 6. And then once I've hit, let's say level 50, level 45, and they have 15 or 10 more levels to go, I will take them down Minotaur, and only after they have their masteries, I will build them out and book out their skills, etc. Which means that until I am able to use a champion and fully utilize their capabilities, 3 months pass because I cannot spend more than 3 hours at a time on Raid Shadow Legends, and there's only so much you can do per day. Can you hear? Guys, it's almost as if I haven't had enough. If you can't beat them, join them, am I right? So, Moral of the story is, no matter how angry or upset you are at something, there's always gonna be some wedding where people are day drinking and having a blast, and that's just life. At the very end, we have a company trying to make cash. And now on to Seer. Oh, Seer, my friend, my girl. Close to level 50. Some scrolls. I didn't even include her in this rotation, did I? No, I think I replaced her with Venomage. Who Venomage I'm planning on using in Clan Boss. So, where I am at right now with Clan Boss. I did pull a Demitha recently. And I started reading about Demitha Clan Boss builds. Teams that circle around her unkillable. And I saw a few, but a lot of people warned me, and with right, that we're talking about crazy speeds to make that work. For example, a Demitha and a Harris, I forgot what the rotation was called again, but Demitha Harris, just the two of them, we're looking at least 300 speed on Demitha. Speaking of which, where the hell is she? Can't find her. Have I chucked her in my vault for some reason? Oh, there she is. Okay, Demitha. Demitha also needs a bunch of books. I know for a fact that when I start building a route, all of my books are gonna land in that A1 that takes the entire library of Alexandria to be booked out. So, Demitha, Harris, Demitha, any Clan Boss teams are on the back burner. But I want to replace my Kale. Kale, I have included because it was very easy to speed tune him to what I need. And I already had him built out, and he's a poisoner, so it was very compatible. Now my train of thought was I'm gonna have to replace my poisoner with another poisoner. A better poisoner! And I pulled an Elenoril. And Elenoril, where is she? Yup. Is the same affinity. Perfect, right? But before I get to Elenoril, the legendary, I have to get through at least 15 champions. Now Venomage, on the other hand, I already started building out some time ago when I pulled him first. This was one of the first times that I could not wait. I couldn't wait until a CVC. I couldn't wait to get their masteries. I just couldn't wait, so I built out Venomage. I think I did a good job on sets, by the way. We have him in a Cruel, a little bit of Feral, and a little bit of Perception. Very, very good accuracy here. Very, very nice accuracy. Build him out with a 100% crit rate as well. But now Venomage is a little bit faster. Faster than I need him to be. Having completely forgotten that I wanted to swap out Kale for my Clan Boss team, I went ahead and I gave the man, the woman, the man, 197 speed. So now I'm gonna have to take that speed down somehow. And I think the easiest way to make that happen... Oh my god, look at that helmet. Go, guys, look at the helmet. I think that this will be what we're swapping out. 23. If you remove 23, that's exactly as much speed as we need him at. 174, 5, something like that. So that's one thing that I have to change work on. The free gear removal bonus is over, but I can always go to Curse City. Oh, we have 4 days on that. Maybe I should do it now. Let's go to Curse City and get our free gear removal bonus right here. I don't think it activates at the moment that we use it, right? And I will get to show off my demon spawns. Ooh, very, very excited. Here's my go-to demon spawn team, guys. This is it. If I had built out either one of, you know, Cat or Kaimar is also on the list of champions that need to be brought up to level 60 ASAP. But this team is unbeatable, and I would even use this team in Arena. Boom, boom, check this out. Magnar is so good. He's such a good champion, and the fact that I have a 6-star soul for him, I think is what brings out his actual true potential. I recently also did some things to Cat. Good things. Brought up his crit damage. I had an amulet. He was amulet-less for some reason, but I gave him an amulet. Managed to get some extra crit damage on that as well. I kind of want to show him off now. Woo! I love when I get outright the enhancement that I need on the gear that I want. Now this amulet could be swapped later down the line, right? With the 6-star amulet. It's gonna give us a lot more crit damage. But that brought him up to 156 crit damage. Has a long way to go before we actually give him some proper crit damage. We could sacrifice a little bit of that crit rate to get there, and I think that comes from the gauntlets. I'm still not at a stage where I can freely, you know, roll a crit damage gauntlet. I'm gonna show you. I don't even think I have a crit damage gauntlet here with crit rate on it that has rolled. A double speed one though. Double speed again. See, double speed. I've started a, you know, here we have an option to roll crit rate once. But considering that we're getting a 60% crit rate from the gauntlets to get him up to 100%, we're gonna need at least a triple roll on that. Triple roll of crit rate on crit damage gauntlets. Very niche gauntlet. On another hand, I've forgotten about this He-Man completely. Look at the gauntlet. Look at the chest plate. He-Man can be twice as strong. So these days I've been sniffing out gear and I started rolling some Merciless. This is one of the gauntlets that I rolled. I have a lot of 5-star Chaos ores, so I decided, you know what? Maybe I should start rolling some of the flat stat gauntlets that I've been getting. Unfortunately, I cannot find anything that fits him, and I really wanted to be Merciless. I really want him to get a little bit more crit damage out of that. It's either gonna be, it's either gonna be Merciless or I'm gonna go for Cruel because it bugs me. I could leave the chest plate for a little bit longer. It's a bad chest plate. I don't even want to look at it. But again, nothing that fits him. Look at this crit rate. Oh, we can actually, let's try and level that one up. I'm gonna do level 8. It's kind of mid. It's okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. 12? Double speed roll. We're gonna fall in crit rate and we're gonna fall more than we can afford. We're even low on crit damage. If we upgrade that gauntlet to 16, we're losing 1% crit damage, but I think that we can earn it from someplace else. Especially when we swap out this chest plate. Do we have something for him? Attack percent? Some attack percent? No attack percent chest plate! That's ridiculous. That's where I'm at! That's what I'm preoccupied with right now. And it really helps me to revisit my champions here and there and rework them according to what I need. And according to what I've realized. Just another couple of fun days in Raid Shadow Legends, guys. I'm gonna go back to Doom Tower and actually progressing instead of ranting and complaining about, things that everybody's ranting and complaining about. What can you do? What can you do? This video had no structure. I just opened my mouth and I yapped. So, if you enjoy and if you want more of this, check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, thanks for supporting my channel, guys, and I will catch you again in the next one. Bye!